What if AI isn't replacing human creators, but making them more valuable? It sounds crazy, right? After analyzing the latest creator economy report and drawing on 10 years of helping experts build online education businesses, one conclusion stood out to me. The creators who win with AI aren't replacing the human element, they're doubling down on it. In this video, you'll learn the 4 human advantages AI can't replace and how to use AI to grow your creator business without losing what makes you valuable. In my last video, I shared why I believe AI is creating one of the biggest opportunities we've seen for experts. AI removes friction. It helps us create faster, helps us launch faster, and scale faster. But that raises an even bigger question. If everyone has access to the same tools, what actually becomes your competitive advantage? And the answer is surprisingly simple. The easier AI makes it to create content, the more valuable it is to become. The easier AI makes it to create content, the more valuable it becomes to be human. Let's look at the 4 human advantages I believe will separate the creators who thrive over the next decade. Before we jump in, if you're a creator, coach, consultant, or a business owner looking to build an online education business in this age of AI, consider subscribing to my channel and checking out my weekly videos. I share practical strategies to help you use AI, build online courses, and grow a creator business without losing the human element. Now let's dive in. Human advantage number 1, wisdom. The first advantage is wisdom. AI can generate information, but it can't generate wisdom. Wisdom isn't something you download. It is developed through failure, refined through success, and forged through the ups and downs of life, and shaped by serving people over time. AI can give you answers, but wisdom helps you know which answers are worth following. Over the last 10 years of helping experts build online education businesses, I've learned that some of the best decisions aren't made because you found the perfect answer. They are made because you've developed discernment. And for me, that wisdom also comes from faith. Some of my best decisions come from spending quiet time in prayer, seeking wisdom from God, and learning to follow the prompting of the Holy Spirit. That is something no AI model can replicate or decide for you. AI can process patterns, but it doesn't have conviction, it doesn't have character, and it certainly doesn't have a calling. As AI makes answers easier to get, wisdom becomes even more valuable. So don't compete on having more information. Lead with wisdom, because that is a human advantage no AI can replace. If you're wondering how to actually use AI without replacing your expertise, I've developed and put together a free AI course creation guide. It walks you through practical ways to use AI to research, outline, and build your course faster while keeping your knowledge, experience, and unique perspective at the center. You can download it for free using the link in the description below or scan the QR code up here. Human advantage number 2, trust. The second advantage is trust. AI can generate content, but trust has to be earned. People don't buy from the person with the best prompt. They buy from people they know, like, and trust. And over the years, I have invested thousands of dollars in coaching because I believe still in investing in my own growth. One coach in particular that I worked with more than once continued to offer value even after we paused a coaching agreement. Even after an extended break, I decided to go back to that coach. And I chose to go back not because I couldn't find another coach. It was because they continued to offer valuable insight and wisdom, and we had an existing relationship of trust. And even after that relationship ended, that trust continued. They continued to show up and reach out and share valuable wisdom on social media. And I recall one day where I had a very specific question based on something the coach had posted recently on social media. And I know that they have many responses and DMs every day, and yet I chose to leave a comment on their post, and the coach directly reached out to me. And because the coach continued to reach out to me personally, even though they could have just replied publicly to my comment, I really appreciated it. They continued to show the level of relationship that was built on trust and genuine care. And that trust was what prompted me to reach out and continue working with them even after a break. They continued to offer me value. And I continued to work with that coach because we developed a genuine relationship of trust. I know that the answers that come from a coach, from a real human being, is not the same as AI. And that was the human advantage that they had that no AI could ever provide. And so that leads me into human advantage number 3, connection. One of the most interesting insights from the Creator Economy report was that people are still investing in courses, but increasingly they're choosing learning experiences that include community. Why? Because people don't want answers. They want accountability. They want encouragement, belonging, relationships. And as more people learn online because of the flexibility and accessibility, community becomes even more important. Learning can be lonely, but community changes that. It gives people encouragement, accountability, friendships, and a place to grow alongside people on the same journey. Think about your own journey for a second. Some of your biggest breakthroughs probably didn't happen because you watched another video. They happened because someone believed in you, someone reached out to you, someone answered your question, someone challenged your thought process. And that's something that no AI can do. AI can answer your questions, but it can't build those genuine relationships and friendships. It can't celebrate authentically and genuinely your first client, and it can't make you feel like you belong. So the content may attract people, but the connection is what keeps them. And that is a human advantage AI can't replace. Now, speaking of community, one of the reasons I continue recommending Thinkific is because they're investing in the future of creator education and not just course creation. And the insights that I've shared in these last few videos come from their Creator Economy Report series, and I will put a link to that in the description below. I think it's still one of the best resources available for understanding where online education is headed. And so if you're thinking about launching an online course or building a learning community, I will include my Thinkific affiliate link in the description below. And it's the platform that I've trusted and recommend for years. The 4th advantage is creativity. Some people think AI replaces creativity, but I think it removes friction so that humans can be even more creative. AI can help you brainstorm, research, outline, edit, and summarize. And it's like having an incredibly fast assistant, but it can't replace your imagination, your values, your lived experiences, and your stories. The idea for this video didn't come from AI. It came from studying the latest Creator Economy report and reflecting on the last 10 years of helping creators build online education businesses and asking this one simple question: what are people missing? And that's creativity. The ideas that change people's lives don't come from prompts, they come from people. And so use AI for the repetitive work and task and invest that time creating ideas only you can create, because that's a human advantage that AI cannot replace. So my biggest takeaway is notice the pattern. Even though AI gets better and faster, wisdom becomes even more valuable. Trust becomes more valuable, connection becomes more valuable, and human creativity becomes even more essential. AI is making technical skills easier to access, but human skills become harder to replace. And the future doesn't belong to creators who avoid AI. It belongs to creators who partner with AI while doubling down on what makes them human. If there's one thing I hope you take away from this video, it's this: don't try to become more like AI. Use AI to help you become more human. Use it to save your time. Spend that time doing what you would have doing on tasks to focus on sharing your wisdom, building trust, creating meaningful relationships, serving your community, because those aren't the things that AI will replace. They're the very things that makes it more valuable. And so if you've enjoyed this video, I encourage you to watch the rest of the Creator Economy Report series, where I've been unpacking the biggest trends shaping the future of creators, online education, and digital businesses. And remember, the creators who win won't be the ones who become more like AI. They'll be the ones who use AI to become more human. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.